From retired NBA players dominating hoopers to Michael Jordan losing a one-on-one to an office guy.
Oh no!
These are 20 times NBA players faced regular people. And first, Luka Doncic shows that just being tall means nothing. See, the guys from Dude Perfect thought it was a good idea to play one-on-one against Luka. So they picked their tallest guy and, well, take a guess at how it went.
Oh, step back! Dropped right by him. And he, oh no, right by him again. Oh.
Get your hands off!
Give him that, are you insane? Every day you can vote, he deserves more. Hero and drive. Oh, yeah.
11-0 and Luka wasn't even trying. But he got away light in comparison to our next guy, because when Steph Curry played against a friend, he absolutely humiliated him. After the guy hit a jump shot on Curry, he was feeling confident. But when he had to defend Steph, that quickly changed. Easily breaking his ankles while wearing jeans and dress shoes? That perfectly sums up just how good NBA players actually are. But to further prove their dominance, we have to look at Isaiah Thomas. See, Isaiah became a star when he played for the Celtics. In 2016-17, he had a dominant season, running the offense and averaging 28.9 points per game. But after a hip injury, he saw himself bouncing from team to team, trying to fit in. Conclusively, he became more and more irrelevant, until he was a below average NBA player. But in 2021, he proved another point. While being past his prime and almost out of the league, he played at an event called Crossover Pro-Am, and he absolutely took over. Isaiah scored 81 points against professional hoopers while being basically irrelevant in the NBA. That's just incredible. But some regular guys are smart enough to understand that they can't beat an NBA player. So they instead find a basketball alternative. Like Jimmy Fallon, who had the hilarious idea to play basketball against LeBron James.
Basketballs.
Oh, basketballs.
Yeah, okay, ready? So it's not basketball. What kind of is?
Okay, basketballs. I'm trying to picture that. No.
Here, put this headband on.
Okay, so.
And
okay, I'm accustomed to wearing headbands. I
yeah,
think.
yeah, you love this. Yeah, this would be great.
So I put this right here, Jim?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh!
Even in this game he can beat LeBron, but I give him an A for creativity. But while Jimmy Fallon was smart, our next guy decided to play one-on-one against one of the biggest players in the NBA and literally got a back injury because of it. YouTuber 𝐀𝐛𝐨𝐮𝐿 played against former NBA player Glenn Davis, who is 6'9" and weighs almost 300 pounds. And just as you would expect, things didn't go too well for him. Not only did he have to use all of his strength just to defend him, it also got him injured. That's just dumb.
That's it, bro. The guys will know, man, I am injured.
But not as dumb as our next regular guy. Because there's a man who never played basketball in a professional league and calls himself the best shooter in the world. This is Anthony Miracola. Currently, he holds multiple world records in shooting. For example, he made 31 3-pointers in 1 minute and 201 free throws in 3 minutes. That sounds incredible, right? Well, when he joined inside the NBA, it quickly became clear that playing in the NBA and holding some Guinness World Records are two completely different things. He had a 3-point contest against former NBA player Kenny Smith, and the first one to score 3 threes wins. And yeah, just see for yourself.
Okay. All right, there you go. All right, there it is. See?
Both of us ain't gonna
Actually,
lose
it's the
today.
shirt. Actually, it's the shirt. It's the shirt that's tight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is the shirt that's tight. But it's the form that's never tight. The form ain't never tight, Ernie. Turn right now. Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go home. Let's go home.
Kenny beat him in a suit without a warm-up, and Miracola didn't make a single shot. I guess even when you're the best shooter in the world, you can't beat an NBA player. But another person had to learn that in an even harder way. YouTuber Austin Mills invited NBA player Spencer Dinwiddie to a one-on-one. And even though he has some experience in professional basketball, he did not stand a chance. I guess that's what all NBA players do, just completely destroy their competition. But at least he played against a grown man, unlike James Harden, who uses his skill against kids. That boy was not recovering from this one. Now we still have some insane moments to go, like one NBA player scoring 92 points, to Shaq having a free throw contest against a regular guy, so stick until the end. But for now, let me introduce you to Peyton Pritchard. If you don't know him, that's no problem. He plays for the Celtics and averages 6 points. That means he does have his role, but he is far from being a star. But when he played at a Pro-Am event in Portland against other professional hoopers, he made headlines. Because in the event he scored 92 points. I don't even know how that's possible, but his highlights are pretty nasty. This completely undermines the fact that another unimportant NBA player scored 70 points in the same event. If that doesn't prove a point, then I don't know what does. But now we have to talk about Shaquille O'Neal, because when he was already retired and played against a regular guy, he showed him that he still got it. Shaq hit more threes than in his entire career, literally. Respect to the guy for even guarding him. I wouldn't even face off against him like that. Unless it was a free throw contest. Well, that's exactly what our next average guy did.
Ready.
1, 2 for 2 of your rules.
You're gonna rim.
Come on, Shaq was just cheating. But do you know who wasn't cheating? A young Victor Wembanyama, because when he was just 16 years old and still played in France, he played against Rudy Gobert. And I know Wemby is definitely not an average guy, far from it actually, but even he was not as good as the NBA player. But hey, he did a good job against Gobert. But what if I told you that a regular kid dunked on an NBA player? Well, it's true, but he had some help though. That's inspirational. Now, normally NBA players impress us with their basketball skills, but the most obvious thing is their enormous height. There are multiple 7-foot giants walking in the league, and when they stand next to regular people, it's just stunning. Just look at it. But now let's talk about another NBA player who absolutely dominated other hoopers. Because when Klay Thompson played in a pickup game in China, he was showing no mercy. These guys did not stand a chance. Now, dominating in a pickup game is one thing, but dominating in a one-on-one is something else. That's what Alex Antetokounmpo does, for example. He is Giannis's brother and owns a YouTube channel where he frequently plays one-on-one against other guys. Now, Alex isn't even a real NBA player. He plays in the G League, but that does not mean that he isn't a skilled player. Quite the opposite, actually. Despite Alex only being a G League player, he still makes other hoopers look foolish. By the way, if you enjoyed this video so far, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Now, we only have 4 more moments to go, and the last one is literally the most important one. So watch until the end. But now, just look what happens when some random guys decide to challenge Joel Embiid. That was dirty, but not as dirty as Paul George did his fan.
Coach. Oh, you gotta knock it down, B. You gotta knock it down, B.
That should be considered murder. But our number 2 belongs to John Wall, because when a regular hooper talked trash to him, he completely shut him down. That guy will think twice about talking trash to an NBA player again. Now, all of these moments were cool, but they are nothing in comparison to our last one. The former NBA player Brian Scalabrine once said, "I am closer to LeBron than you are to me." And he is actually right. All of the previous players were either average or pretty good in the NBA, but Brian was one of the worst. Seriously, among the almost 500 players in the NBA, Brian was among the last 20. This led many people to constantly say that he was bad and that they would beat him. But then Scalabrine had enough. He started his own TV show where people had a chance to play one-on-one against him. And when they did, Brian, despite being retired and out of shape, looked like an NBA All-Star, putting out moves only your favorite players do.
Brian Scalabrine as he goes in, and oh, how about that?
Scalabrine again showing some quickness off the ball, a little elbow, some positioning.
Ooh.
Big shot.
Oh, here comes Scal.
That's a nice spin move, and he hits
Excellent
it.
shake. Oh, that's just embarrassing. Oh!
Ooh, the push off.
Excellent.
They even decided to go 3-on-1 against Scalabrine, but it still didn't work.
Talking to himself again like a maniac.
Oh, why are you checking like that?
Oh!
If we get shut out.
I think that perfectly sums up the point of this video. No matter how good you think you are, even the worst NBA player in the NBA is miles ahead. Now, the only thing I can tell you is that you would be miles ahead if you decided to watch this video. These are NBA players with unbreakable records. One guy scored 60 points with just 11 dribbles. So hey, I know you want to watch this. Just click on the screen. I'll see you there.